Hi there, it is November 14th, and today I pulled from the Angel Therapy deck. And the card that came up was Ear Chakras. And the Ear Chakras card says, notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. And when this card comes up, it is telling us that our angels have been trying to get a hold of us because they're trying to get messages through. And if you're anything like me, you probably spend a good portion of each day in prayer of a sort. You're meditating and trying to let messages come in. You're putting, what's the word I'm looking for? Requests out to God or the universe, but you're seeking answers, you're seeking advice for something, even if it's kind of a background thing, because I find myself kind of running this inner monologue while I'm doing other tasks, and I'm just constantly talking to the angels and praying to God and saying, what can I do? What am I supposed to be doing? What's next? How can I help? And it's about a lot of different things. And some days it gets really frustrating because you feel like nothing's coming through. And it is never that they're not talking to you. It is never that God and the angels haven't heard you and that they're not talking. It's that you're not hearing them. And for a lot of people in today's world, unfortunately, it is that they aren't listening. They have no interest in listening. But for some of us, sometimes we just get so jammed up and we throw our own vibration off with a variety of things, and our ear chakras just kind of get jammed up and the messages can no longer come through. So this card coming up, our angels are telling us on a big scale, you need to clear out your head because we're trying to talk to you. And I think that this card is also pointing out that we might be looking for the wrong things and listening for the wrong things when we're listening for our angels to answer us, because they come across in so many different ways. Yes, sometimes you'll hear a message in your mind. Sometimes it's a whisper in your ear that you don't know where it came from. And these answers are very direct and straightforward, and they love doing that. But sometimes it's harder for them to get through. So you might have a song that keeps playing on the radio or on the radio of wherever you're going, and you can't seem to escape it, or it just keeps getting stuck in your head repeatedly and you're going, why is this stuck in my head? There might be a message there. Sometimes a stranger will say something reassuring to you and you're going, whoa, that's weird. I was just praying about that. That's your angels and God prompting you. That's them saying, here's your answer. You can even overhear a couple people talking when you're out and about, and your answer might be there. So clear out your ear chakras, pray about it, raise your vibration, spend that time in meditation, and just in daily life as you're listening to the radio and music and what's going on in your own head and what's going on around you, listen for those potential responses. Obviously, not everything is going to be an angelic message, but you might be surprised at what is. And in the Angel Therapy booklet, they have this really cool little prayer that I don't know if I could improve on right now. So I just want to read this to you guys because I love this prayer. It says, you call on Archangel Michael. And again, as usual, if another archangel kind of jumps out there like, no, I feel like I need to call on Raphael for this, then call on Raphael. Whoever sticks out in your mind and you feel that that's who they need to talk to. The book recommends Michael. It says, I now ask you to vacuum and clear any lower energies in my physical ears or ear chakras. I am willing to release anything painful that I've ever heard in exchange for clarity in my ability to hear the voice of love and the angels. So if you feel like you need a little, a request, I love that one. I think that was really, really well written. And that's just an easy one for you to be able to write down and say whenever you maybe feel that a message is trying to come through and you're not hearing it for whatever reason. So that is your card for today, ear chakras. And I would love to hear from you guys. What messages have been coming through to you in all the craziness that's going on and was going on? Because, I don't keep up with astrology right now, but I kept hearing about Mercury being in retrograde, and I know we just came out of that, and we're coming up on a new year that's going to bring in a whole different uh, ball game from what I'm hearing from people who are tuning into that. And that's what I'm hearing, is that there's a lot coming this winter, and next year's going to look completely different from what this year did. So I'd love to hear what messages you guys are getting, or how you make sure that you're open to receiving those messages. So if you're on the blog, please leave a comment. Let me know what's going on. If you're not on the blog right now, head to lindseyrainwater.com/blog. And under this video, let me know what's going on, please. I'd love to hear from you guys. Until tomorrow, I am signing off, and blessings.